Jai Shri Ram. Sun is going to rise on January 22nd. Shri Rama Janmabhoomi. We are all eagerly waiting for this auspicious moment. Tadeva Lagnam Sudinam Tadeva Tarabalam Chandrabalam Tadeva Vidyabalam Daivabalam Tadeva Lakshmi Patehe Angriyugam Smarami. Sri Ramchandra's, Sri Ram Lalla's temple is going to come. We are rejoicing. In fact, the whole world is rejoicing. All people are getting excited as if just in few days Sri Rama Pattabhisheka, Sri Rama Rajyabhisheka is going to happen. But in this great celebration, before few days, suddenly I happened to see in internet, in many places, some statements, some expressions, something like, "We are the four Shankaracharyas of Hindu religion not attending the Ram Mandir consecration. According to Shastras, the prana pratishtha of the deity can never be done in a temple that is not completely constructed. Shankaracharyas, who are the highest gurus of Sanatana Dharma, in bracket Hinduism, are the ones who should lead the rituals, prayers, yet they have been sidelined and the saints have said new alleged Shankaracharyas have been placed." These kinds of statements I could see in several internet postings. So, regarding this, I started to further investigate, explore. I could see only Joshimath Pontiff's statement regarding this. Swamiji says that the day in which this temple inauguration prana pratishtha is fixed is not a very good day, and also prana pratishtha is getting done before the full complete construction of the temple. Therefore, this is ashastriya. This is against scriptures. Joshimath Swamiji says like this, but when we go across the propagation in internet and also in newspapers, we see the sweeping statements like, "We are the four Shankaracharyas of Hindu religion not attending the Ram Mandir consecration," as if all four Shankaracharyas are upset with Rama Janmabhoomi inauguration. These kinds of sweeping statements could be found. Even the great pontiff of Puri Shankar Math, Govardhan Math, he only expresses in this way. And I could also see Dwaraka Shankaracharyas from Dwaraka Math. this Brahmachari Subuddhananda ji, he has given a letter with the Agnya of the pontiff, which says राम जन्मभूमि अयोध्या के विषय में शंकराचार्य मठ द्वारका शारदा पीठ गुजरात की ओर से कोई वक्तव्य प्रसारित नहीं किया गया है। किसी समाचार पत्र में प्रकाशित समाचार जगतगुरु शंकराचार्य जी महाराज की बिना आज्ञा के प्रकाशित हुआ है, जो भ्रामक है। Regarding Rama Janmabhoomi, Dwaraka Shankaracharya did not give any statement at all recently, and whatever is negatively given in the media, in the newspapers, it's just a mispropaganda, Brahmak hai. It is just to confuse, to perplex the people. It is without the order of the Acharya, the news is propagated. राम जन्मभूमि प्राप्त करने के लिए रामालय ट्रस्ट एवं राम जन्मभूमि पुनरुद्धार समिति के माध्यम से हमारे गुरुदेव भगवान ने अनेकानेक प्रयास किए थे। द्वारका शंकराचार्य had made lot of efforts for this Rama Janmabhoomi. लगभग 500 वर्षों का विवाद समाप्त हुआ है। यह सनातन धर्मावलंबियों के लिए प्रसन्नता का अवसर है। After 500 years, this Rama Janmabhoomi temple is coming back. This is a very great time of a delight of all Sanatanis, all Hindus. हम चाहते हैं कि अयोध्या में होने जा रहे परमात्मा श्री राम के प्राण प्रतिष्ठा समारोह के सभी कार्यक्रम वेद शास्त्रानुसार धर्मशास्त्रों की मर्यादा का पालन करते हुए विधिवत संपन्न हो। We wish that prana pratishtha, may the prana pratishtha get fulfilled with the rituals, meticulously following the Vedas and other Shastras. This is the Patra, this is the Sandesh for Rama Bhaktas from Dwarakadhisha, Dwaraka Matadishwar. Next, after this, I wish to highlight here what Sringeri Math says about this. On behalf of Sringeri Math Acharya, the administrator and CEO of Sringeri Math, Shri Gauri Shankar, Padma Shri Dr. V.R. Gauri Shankar, he had given few statements that goes in this way. Important announcement for Astikas. It is a matter of joy for all Astikas that after a struggle of about 5 centuries, the Prana Pratishtha is to take place in the beautiful temple constructed for Bhagavan Sri Rama in the Sri Rama Janmabhoomi Kshetra of sacred Ayodhya on Pushya Shukla Dwadashi. It has been noted that during such an occasion, certain ill-wishers of our dharma have used the name of www.dainikjagaran.com in social media to spread a post which carries a photo of Dakshinamnaya Sringeri Sharada Pitadhishwara, His Holiness Paramapujya Jagadguru Shankaracharya Sri Sri Bharati Tirtha Mahaswamiji, and conveys that the Sringeri Shankaracharya in a message has expressed displeasure over the Prana Pratishtha. However, the Sringeri Shankaracharya has not given any such message. This is merely a false propaganda by ill wishers of our dharma. All astikas are hence requested to disregard such false propaganda and take note of what has only been published by the official website www.shringeri.net and the official social media platforms of the Shringeri Sharada Peetham. It has to be noted here that on the occasion of Deepavali, the Sharada Peetham YouTube channel of the Peetham had published the message of the Shringeri Jagadguru conveying that all astikas engage in the chanting of Rama Taraka Mahamantra, keeping in the mind the upcoming Prana Pratishtha at Ayodhya. Accordingly, astikas have been chanting the Mahamantra in large numbers. His Holiness Shringeri Shankaracharya has conveyed blessings that every astika must suitably take part in this most sacred and rare Prana Pratishtha and be a recipient of the unbounded grace of Bhagavan Sri Rama. And Padma Shri Dr. V.R. Gauri Shankar has given an interview also in which he has highlighted few things which I want to share. For us who believe in Sanatana Dharma, this building of a temple of great importance is something we take as the best thing that could have happened to our dharma. We don't see any politics in that. As far Shringeri Sharada Peetham is concerned, we are apolitical, not now but since centuries, and we don't believe in doing any political activity inside the mutt or around our activities. I have visited Ayodhya recently. The Sanctum Sanctorium, where this Prana Pratishtha of Sri Ram Lalla is going to happen, is complete to my knowledge. The entire campus may not have been ready. That is a very long-term project, but the place where this consecration is to take place is now complete, which I have seen myself. This is from Shringeri Matha. Then now, let us see what Sri Matha of Kanchipuram, Acharya Jagadguru Shankaracharya of Kanchipuram says regarding this Janmabhoomi and Prana Pratishtha. Let me now share with all of you.
Vande Guru Paramparam. जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी। अयोध्या में श्री रामचंद्र प्रभु के कृपा के कारण जन्म स्थान में भव्य मंदिर का उद्घाटन का कार्यक्रम उत्तरायण में लौकिक जनवरी 22 तारीख को देवतार्पण, भक्तार्पण, लोकार्पण का कार्यक्रम होने का है। इस कार्यक्रम में यज्ञशाला का पूजन भी शुरू होने का है। काशी स्थित अच्छे वैदिक के विद्वान लोग, गणेश शास्त्री द्रविड़ एवं लक्ष्मीकांत दीक्षित जी के नेतृत्व में 100 से अधिक अच्छे विद्वत लोग वहाँ यज्ञशाला का पूजा का हवन का कार्यक्रम शुरू करेंगे। इस निर्माण कार्यक्रम में अनेक सालों से 500 वर्षों से अथक प्रयास और विशेष करके वर्तमान सरकार के अध्यक्ष प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र दामोदर दास मोदी जी विशेष करके भारत के तीर्थ क्षेत्रों का विकास में श्रद्धा रखते हैं। केदारनाथ में और विश्वनाथ जी का काशी में मंदिर का भी प्रांगण का विस्तार उन्होंने किया है। अभी रामनाथ जी का मंदिर का निर्माण और स्वयं उसमें एक सनातन परंपरा के जो विश्वास है, स्वयं नवरात्र में उपवास इत्यादि करते हैं, वैसे उन्होंने भी इस कार्यक्रम में अपने भक्तिभाव के साथ और नियम निष्ठा के साथ भाग ले रहे हैं, यथा राजा तथा प्रजा। इसलिए जो भी आस्तिक्य है अपने धर्म के प्रति, अपने शास्त्र के प्रति, अपने संस्कृति के प्रति, अपने सदाचार के प्रति, अपने मानवता मूल्यों के प्रति जो आस्था है, विश्वास है, उसमें सब लोग, भक्त लोग, संत लोग और सब लोग इस कार्यक्रम में जैसे जैसे भाग ले सकते हैं, वैसे जो 22 तारीख से जो शुरू होने का जो कार्यक्रम है, तब से 40 दिन का ये कार्यक्रम है। महाशिवरात्रि के पहला दिन तक अर्थात मार्च 7 तारीख तक ये वैदिक अनुष्ठान का कार्यक्रम है। उसमें अनेक राज्यों से भी भक्त लोग आकर के सरकार, समाज और संहिता सब लोग एकत्रित होकर के भव्य कार्यक्रम का आयोजन और संचालन निर्विघ्न के साथ, देवता अनुग्रह के साथ, गणेश जी का अनुग्रह के साथ निर्विघ्न होकर के ये जो अपने पूर्वजों का जो प्रयास है, संकल्प है, विशेष करके भगवान का, रामचंद्र प्रभु का जो भी संकल्प है, जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी, ऐसे रामचंद्र जी का वचन है। ये उनका जो इच्छा है, ये भक्तों को ये सौभाग्य मिला है राम जी का कृपा लेने का। वैसे वहां जो भव्य मंदिर, जन्म स्थान का, राम जन्मभूमि का जो भी मंदिर है, देवानाम पूर्ण अयोध्या, ऐसे वेदों में जो कहा है, वैसे भव्य मंदिर में अनेक धार्मिक, सामाजिक, कला, संस्कृति का कार्यक्रमों के द्वारा भारत का धार्मिक उन्नति के लिए, दिव्य भारत का, व्यास भारत का निर्माण के लिए डिजिटल इंडिया हो रहा है, डिवाइन भारत के लिए ये कार्यक्रम, उसका प्रेरणा स्रोत होना, राम जी का अनुग्रह से सबका कल्याण होना, सबका आरोग्य होना, सभी लोगों के बीच में मैत्री और सौजन्य होकर के भारत विश्व गुरु होने के लिए ये शक्ति प्रदान करना। उसमें जो जो भाग ले रहे हैं, विशेष करके सबका भी भगवान का आशीर्वाद प्राप्ति के लिए प्रार्थना करें। हर शंकर, जय जय शंकर।
जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी। In Ayodhya, by the blessings of Sri Rama, at the Janmasthana, the celebrations for the inauguration of the Rama temple are being conducted in Uttarayana on January 22. This work is Devatarpana, dedicated to the Lord, as well as Lokarpana, for the benefit of the whole world. In this ceremony, the Yajnashala will also be worshipped. More than 100 Vaidika Pandits from Kashi, under the direction of Lakshmikanta Dikshita, will start the puja and havan. The ceremony is due to the hard work of our forefathers for more than 500 years. But it is also due to the special efforts of the current government's head, the Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Damodara Das Modi ji. He has faith in the development of the Tirtha Kshetras in India. He has also expanded the premises of Kedarnath and Kashi Vishwanath temples, and now he is taking effort for Ramlalla at Ayodhya. He has great faith and himself keeps fast, upavas, during Navaratri. Even in this program, he is taking part with Niyama and Nishtha. Yatha Raja Tatha Prajaha. As the ruler, so will be the subjects. He has great belief and sincerity towards his dharma, culture, spotless personal conduct, and human values. Similarly, devotees, saints, and all those who are taking part from many states will also follow this. This program starts from January 22nd and continues till the day before Shivaratri. In this, Sarkar, Samaj, and Samhita are all coming together to arrange and conduct this in a traditional way with Devata Puja and Ganesha Puja, etc. Sarkar, government, Samaj, society, Samhita, Vedic Pandits. This is due to the work of ancestors and especially the Sankalpa of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. Sri Ramachandra said, Janani Janmabhumischa Janani Janmabhumischa Swargadapi Gariyasi. It is the great fortune of the devotees that they have this opportunity to obtain the grace of Sri Ram. This temple in Ayodhya, in the Janmasthana of Sri Rama, Devanam Puhu Ayodhya, is mentioned in the Vedas. Within this, many dharmic, social, cultural, artistic works will take place. This work is for the development of the divine Bharat, of Vyasa's Bharat. Even digital initiatives are taken place. This is fully due to the inspiration of Sri Rama. This is for the well-being of everyone, for the good health of everyone, for the mutual friendship and harmony of everyone, and so that Bharat becomes a Vishwaguru, world teacher. May Bhagavan provide all those who are taking part the strength to complete the task successfully. These are the Anugraha Bhashanam. This is the Anugraha Bhashanam of Sri Kanchipuram Shankaracharya Swamigal. We all know that Kanchi Mutt's contribution in this Rama Janmabhoomi is a very vital thing. Up to our times, while the government arranged the public darshan of Ramlalla in 1986, the great Honorable Parama Pujya Shri Jayendra Saraswati Swamigal of Kanchi Mutt journeyed from Prayagraj to Ayodhya, that too as a Padayatra, and had a darshan of Ramlalla, offering Chhatra and Chamara to Ramlalla. These Chhatra and Chamaras were sent by Paramapujya Shri Shri Chandrasekharanendra Saraswati Swamigal from Kanchi Mutt, and these Chhatra and Chamara were offered to Ramlalla. And he also conducted various Padayatras up to Haridwar, where he brought the awareness of Sri Rama Janmabhoomi to the public. Starting from that time up to this Prana Pratishtha, Kanchi Mutt's contribution in Prana Pratishtha is immense and vital. And in between, while Atal Bihari Vajpayee, the Honorable Prime Minister of India, invited the Hindu pontiffs to settle this issue, Shri Kanchi Shankaracharya Swamigal, Shri Jayendra Saraswati Swamigal came, and he made a very great effort to settle the issue. That also we know. And at the time of Bhumi Pratishtha, Bhumi Puja also, the great Kanchi Swamigal, blessed with Shankhu and gold coins, he sent all these things for Bhumi Puja to Ayodhya. While the chief priest was chosen for Prana Pratishtha, his name we all know is Sri Lakshmikant Dikshit. He is of 86 years. And this Lakshmikant Dikshit was selected by Sri Rama Janmabhoomi Tirtha Kshetra Trust with the blessings of Sri Kanchi Periyaval, Sri Sri Shankara Vijayendra Saraswati Swamigal, and also with the blessings of Kanchi Periyaval, Sri Ganeshwara Shastri Dravid was chosen to find out the auspicious date, to fix the auspicious date for Prana Pratishtha. He went to Ayodhya and found the whole temple, visited the temple, and he fixed the date for Ayodhya's Prana Pratishtha, that is Rama Janmabhoomi Prana Pratishtha Utsava. And moreover, while 3 different Shilpis made 3 different sculptures of Sri Ram, a group of scholars, Upasakas, they had chosen a wonderful Ramlalla, the one idol. This idol was made by Sri Aruna Yogi Raj. He is from our Karnataka. He is from Mysore. He made this Ramlalla, beautiful Ramlalla, out of Krishna Shila. It is called as Krishna Shila. Shila which is dark in color. The two found in Harohalli. of Mysore district. While this idol was chosen by a team, this also happened with the blessing of Balaperiyawal, Kanchi Matam, Sri Shankaracharya Swamigal. Regarding the Pranapratishtha date and also regarding the building construction, I just want to share with you Sri Ganeshwara Shastri Dravid's view. Before that, let me give you an introduction of these two great scholars, the priests. One, Sri Lakshmikant Dikshit, another one, Sri Ganeshwara Shastri Dravid. Sri Lakshmikant Dikshit, he belongs to a celebrated lineage of Sri Ganga Bhatt or Sri Gaga Bhatt, who performed the rituals to install the great Veera Shivaji to be the king in 1674. Sri Lakshmikant Dikshit belongs to this lineage. This is a very important thing. And Sri Ganeshwara Shastri Dravid, his father was the guru of the king of Kashi, Padma Vibhushan Rajeshwara Shastri. He belongs to the lineage of the Tamil Adhyapakas who went to Kashi before some 200 years from a great village of Vidwans named as Tiruvisalur or Tiruvisanallur nearby Kumbhakonam. Here I want to present my own wild speculation. Tiruvisalur is the village which was developed by the king Shahaji. Shahaji, therefore the village also was named as Shahaji Rajapuram. The king Shahaji was the son of the king Vyankoji or Ekoji, the brother of Shivaji. Shahaji developed this village. He made various Vedic scholars and Shastric scholars to dwell in that village, like Sridhara Ayyawal and Sri Ramabhadra Dikshita. These great souls were invited to this Tiruvisalur by the king Shahaji. My wild guess goes in this way. Probably Sri Lakshmikant Dikshit's ancestors might have participated in the rituals of even administered the rituals of the coronation ceremony of that great Shahaji. Why great Shahaji? This is because after the death of Shivaji, there was a very huge war from Maharashtra to Tamil Nadu. This war is in between Mughals and Marathas. In this war, Marathas could not have won without the help of this Shahaji. Shivaji's celebrated and distinguished son, the great Chhatrapati Raja Ram, would not have regained Shivaji's empire without the help of Shivaji's brother's son, Shahaji. And that great man, Shahaji, he had very great scholars in his court. He made a lot of works for Abhyudaya, for the welfare of society. And as soon as I heard that Sri Ganesha Shastri Dravid is from the village of Tiruvashallur, my wild imagination went in that way that his ancestors might have administered the coronation ceremony of that great Shahaji. Why I thought in that way? This is because one of the chief priests, Sri Lakshmikanta Dikshita, is belonging to the lineage of Sri Gagabhat, who installed Shivaji as the king, who administered the ritual for the king. And why can't Sri Ganeshwara Shastri Dravid belong to the lineage of the one who installed Shahaji as the king, who again rebuilt the Dharma empire, Sanatana Dharma empire? This all I feel, this is my own feeling. I feel these are all not just coincidental. I feel Sri Lakshmikant Dikshit's chief priesthood in Prana Pratishtha is the Sankalpa of Rama. Rama wishes Shivaji's priest lineage should install Sri Ramlalla there in the temple. If he wishes in that way, Shahaji's priest lineage should come there with Shivaji's priest lineage. These are all my wild speculations. Anyhow, coming back to the point, 150 Vedic Pandits are coming for the puja, rituals and havan in Prana Pratishtha. And I am also delighted to share that among the 150, me too, like a squirrel, going to Ayodhya. There are Vedic Pandits who are chanting Veda there for Vedic recitations, Veda Parayanam, and for rituals, for various things. And I am invited there to do Ramayana Parayanam, Srimad Valmiki Ramayana Parayanam in those Prana Pratishtha days. And a very great Yagashala will be established, which you are going to see in life. You may be knowing that the temple belongs to Sri Ramananda Sampradaya as the managing trustee of Sri Rama Janmabhoomi Tirtha Kshetra Trust. Sri Champat Rai told in an interview. Sri Ramananda Sampradaya is a very great tradition of Rama Bhaktas. Sri Ramananda and his tradition always stood for Samadharma, equality, following the path of Rama. Ramananda Sampradaya is a Vaishnava Dharma. Ramananda's disciples were of various kinds. He had a cobbler disciple, Ravidas. He had a barber disciple, Senanavi. And he had a Jat disciple, Dhanna Jat. And he also had Sant Kabir as his disciple. And Sri Ramananda proclaims that Rama belongs to all. And that is how Valmiki himself says, Sarvesham his dharmatma, Varnanam kurute dayam Chaturnam hi vayasthanam tenate tam anuvrataha. Rama is for all classes of the people. This is what Valmiki says. The very epic starts with the statement Aryaha sarva samaschaiva. Rama is equal to all. So, Sri Ramananda Sampradaya represents this equality. At the same time, Sri Ramananda Sampradaya is following the Vedic rituals in a meticulous way. We can see this here. The temple is based on Ramananda Sampradaya. This is what the managing trustee Sri Champat Rai says. Nitya Puja will be performed in the temple based on Sri Ramananda Sampradaya. Already there is a pujari, in the words of Sri Champat Rai, Satyendra Das Ji Pujari. He also is of 86 years old. For 50 years he was doing puja, and he was also a Pradhanacharya of Samskrita Vidyalaya. And based on Madhyandina Shakha of Shukla Yajurveda, Vedic Pandits were invited to perform the Vedic rituals there. But anyhow, from all Shakas, Veda Parayanas are arranged. Krishna Yajurveda, Rigveda Samhita, and then Samaveda. From all branches of the Vedas, Vedic scholars come there and they do Parayanam, Veda Parayanam. And 9 Agni Kundas will be mainly established. They are for Navagrahas. The ritual will involve Ganapati Puja, Lakshmi Puja, Panchanga Puja, Panchadevata Puja. The Yagashala will have Sarvatobhadra Mandala, Navagraha Mandala, and so on. After these pujas, Pradhana Homa will be conducted. And then in Garbhagriha, in Sanctum Sanctorium, the main puja will be conducted with Ashtadhatus, Navaratnas. Apart from this Yagashala, there will be Adhivasa Mantapa, where Jaladhivasa and Dhanyadhivasa, so on and so forth, these will be conducted for our Ram Lalla. This is how this Vaidika Puja is conducted. Sarvashaka Parayanam will be conducted. Sri Ramayana Parayanam will be conducted, for which I am invited, and we are fortunate to see such a grand program celebration of Prana Pratishtha in Ayodhya ji. Regarding the building construction and regarding the day of Prana Pratishtha, what Sri Ganeshwara Shastri Dravid says. Ganeshwara Shastri Dravid is a Parikshadhikari Mantri of Sri Girvana Vagvardhini Sabha of Sangha Veda Vidyalaya, Varanasi, Ramghat, Varanasi. While he is talking about the building construction, he is quoting Pancharatra Shastra. Pancharatra is the scripture which prescribes the temple worship, temple rituals, how to construct the temples, all these things. This Prana Pratishtha and the Puja Paddhati, these are all in Vaidika method Vaidika Pratishtha. The Pratishtha itself is Vaidika Pratishtha. Being the temple, being the follower of Ramananda Sampradaya, even though it is Vedic Pratishtha, this Vaidika Pratishtha is proximity to Pancharatra Shastra. It is in proximity to Pancharatra Shastra, therefore he quotes from Pancharatra Shastra. There are various Pancharatra Shastras, among them there is Ishvara Samhita. In Ishvara Samhita, in 101st chapter, Shloka number 165, Prasadangeshu Viprendraha Kramat Nigaditeshu Cha Devatadhara Bhuteshu Yadyadangam Na Kalpitam Yatrava Tattat Adhikam Tatrapicha Samacharet Tattat Sthanetu Buddhyatu Devatanyasam Uhataha. The parts which are not constructed, especially in the terrace, prasadangeshu, those can be constructed, yadyadangam na kalpitam, those can be constructed later also. And various devata murtis, tatasthanetu buddhyatu devata nyasam uhataha, can be installed, which have to be installed in terrace at that time. This is from Pancharatra, quoted by Sri Ganeshwara Shastri Dravid. And he also talks about a book named Karmakanda Pradeepa. This book is compiled by Sri Anna Shastri Vare, who was a very great Shastric scholar. In the page number 338, he talks about Prana Pratishtha. And after Prana Pratishtha, after that chapter, he talks about the Vimana Pratishtha and the further those things which can be brought on terrace. This itself suggests that the sanctum sanctorum, if that is getting ready, this is enough for the Prana Pratishtha. After that also, remaining things can be constructed. Regarding this, Sri Ganeshwara Shastri, regarding Jyotisham also, he is telling few things. Let us see that. How this January 22nd can be the apt day for Prana Pratishtha. He is explaining that in his own words. इसमें लग्नस्थ गुरु की दृष्टि पंचम सप्तम एवं नवम पर होने से मुहूर्त उत्तम है। मकर का सूर्य हो जाने से पौष मास का वर्ज्यत्व दोष समाप्त हो जाता है। इसमें लग्नस्थ गुरु की दृष्टि, so in this day, Guru's drishti, how to translate in English? Guru's sight, okay, is in 5th, 7th and 9th place, 9th places. Therefore, this is a very auspicious day for Prana Pratishtha. Here, Surya is in Makara Rashi. Therefore, this is Pausha Mas, that kind of blemish also is getting eradicated. This is the answer given by Sri Ganeshwara Shastri Dravid. He also shows how the nearby days up to the month of June have various doshas, various blemishes. And after the great analysis of all these days, this date of January 22nd is established. Now, let me also bring here another important thing. Dr. N.S. Parthasarathi Bhattacharya, he is the Archakar, he is a priest of the temple of Parthasarathi temple in Chennai. In a Vaikhanasa group, Vaikhanasa means it is also a Shastra like Pancharatra, is a scripture which prescribes the methods of temple worship, a very important scripture. There is an internet group named Sri Vaikhanasa Bhagavat Shastram group. In that, someone asked this question, கோவில் விமானம் அல்லது பிராகாரம் இவை போன்றவை முழுக்க கட்டாமல் சம்பிரோக்ஷணம் செய்யலாமா? Can the temple inauguration happen without building the prakaras and vimana? This is the question. For which Dr. N.S. Parthasarathi Bhattacharya gives the answer, தாராளமாக செய்யலாம், can be done very well. கோவிலில் பெருமாளை எழுந்தருளப் பண்ணி பிரதிஷ்டையும் செய்து பிறகு விமானம் கட்டலாம். After making prana pratishtha of Bhagavan, later you can make vimana also. அதன் பிறகு விமான சம்பிரோட்சணம் தாராளமாக செய்யலாம். When you are installing vimana, you can do samprokshanam of that vimana. Someone asked Dr. Parthasarathi Bhattacharya, is the puja of Ayodhya temple based on Vaikhanasa Agama? Dr. Parthasarathi Bhattacharya replies in that group, எந்த ஆகமப்படி அயோத்தி அமைந்தாலும் பெருமாள் கோவில் என்பதால் வைகானச ஆகமம் துணை என்றும் சிறப்புதான். Based on whatever agama Ayodhya temple may get shaped up, Vaikhanasa agama will support it regarding the nuances, as it is a Vishnu temple, a Rama temple, Hari Vishnu Mandiram. And he quotes a pramana for that beautifully. Anuktam anyatho grahyam என்ற பிரமாணம் அனைவருக்கும் உண்டு. If something is not found in a scripture of rituals, that can be taken from another scripture of rituals. If some nuances are not found in a scripture of ritual manuals, those nuances can be taken from another scripture of ritual manuals. Anuktam anyatho grahyam. This passage is quoted by Dr. Parthasarathi Bhattacharya. Dr. N.S. Parthasarathi Bhattacharya, he is the secretary of South Indian Vaikhanasa Archakas Association. When he is talking like this, I developed further interest and I too talked to him. I conversed with him. I asked for examples where the temple came first and the remaining works were done later. He said many temples are like that. Okay, please give me at least one example. He said, a temple from my own village, he said, it's called as Neyveli Gramam in Periyapalayam, Thiruvallur district, 40 kilometers away from Chennai. The temple belonging to Neyveli Gramam was like that. This is only an example. Many small temples belonging to the villages. First, they start with simple chambers like Sanctum Sanctorum. Then they start to extend. More the temple becomes popular, more darshanarthis start to come. They start to, this is natural. Then they start to extend. Examples are there. And he also quoted from Vaikhanasa Shastra few things. The 16th chapter in Vaikhanasa Shastra, it is Patala, it is called as Patala. In Vaikhanasa too, there are several scriptures. Among them, a very important scripture is called as Vimanarchana Kalpa. In that Vimanarchana Kalpa, the 16th Patala, the statement runs in this way. Beram samsthapya paschatu vimanam karayet. After installing the deity, this vimanam has to be placed, installed. The 38th Patala, the 38th chapter, talks about how the murti has to be installed, idol has to be installed. Then the 39th chapter separately talks about how the vimana has to be installed. Even the chapter separation he suggests, even the chapter separation here suggests that vimana pratishtha can be done later too. And he also brought another wonderful dimension, which is, in my view, spiritual. Pranayamam krutva, this is from 39th chapter. Pranayamam krutva samahitaha devam dhyayan dhruva bherat kumbhe ambasi tad vimanam samyak avahayet. While doing vimana pratishtha, to vimana, the kalakarshanam, the avahanam is done from the main deity of the temple. Okay. The main deity is installed. From the main deity, kalakarshanam is done to vimana. After that only vimana should be taken to the upstairs. There are lot of temples which are still remaining, Vaikhanasa temples, which are still remaining without vimanam at all, just with thatched roof. With thatched roof. Later, while vimana is getting established, from Bhagavan, from the idol, Kalakarshana is made to vimana, then only vimana is getting established. Therefore, vimana is also a devata. Yasmat deveshaha Vishnuhu sarvesham pranabhutaha. Sarva vasascha. Tasmat vimanasya dhruvat avahanam. Tasmin udvasanam cha karayet. This Kalakarshana from the main deity is because it is the main deity. Bhagavan Narayana is the Antaryami, Sarvesham Pranabhutaha. He is the life of all. And he is the Sarva Avasascha. He is a refuge to all. He is the base of all. And he is the home for all. We are building a home for the home of all beings. Okay? So therefore, this Kalakarshanam is done from Narayana to Vimana. It's a very interesting and heart-touching sutra that this Archakar, this priest, has brought to our awareness. He also gave few other sutras related to the temple expansion further. Let me read that sutra. This is from 35th Patala, 35th chapter of Vimanarchana Kalpa. Shaktaschet punar balagaram krutva kootakagare tasmin pratishtapya abhyarchya पूर्ववत् यथोक्तं विमानं ध्रुवभैराणि च कृत्वा बालागारे अर्चितान् कौतुकादीन् समानीय तस्मिन् विमाने प्रतिष्ठाप्य अर्चयेत्. These are all to show how one Kshudra Vimana can be further replaced with the Mahavimana in the context of Vimana Pratishtha. How the new Vimana can be brought, and there are sutras which explain the further expansion of temple. Also, a Pancharatra Bhattacharya from Kumbhakonam Ramaswamy temple, his name is Sri Saundara Bhattacharya. He is also a Bhattacharya of Aravamudan, Kumbhakonam, Dividesham, Tirukudandai Dividesham. He also gave few examples. Even in Kumbhakonam, according to Sthala Puranam, the Sanctum Sanctorum was already there. Later the temple got expanded. And he also gave this example in Ranganatha temple also. In the beginning, Sanctum Sanctorum alone was there with few other chambers. Later the Prakaras, Rajamahendran Tiruchutru, Tirumangiyalvar Tiruchutru, all these things started to come, and the temple got expanded. Today only Srirangam temple is one of the largest temples of India. We see all these things. In the same way, in due course of time, temple can be expanded. First, Sanctum Sanctorum should get ready. This is the view of several experts in Agama Shastra, that also I am including here. In this auspicious occasion, I request all Sanatanis, all Hindus, this is the auspicious occasion of Hindu unity, Dharma unity. At this time, I request all Sanatanis and Hindus to get strongly united. There can be several negative forces which can try to disunite Hindus. Hindu Dharma is well known for its pluralism. It is not only glorious for its pluralism, but it also is glorious for maintaining that pluralism up to our times. It is also glorious for safeguarding this diversity, safeguarding this pluralism. In these kinds of occasions, when the negative forces, when the anti-Hindu forces start to give some sweeping statements like all Hindu pontiffs reject the methods of Ramachandra's Prana Pratishtha in Ayodhya, when these sweeping statements were brought into propaganda, we should not get carried away by this kind of mispropaganda. We should remain as united Hindus, preserving all our pluralistic approaches. That is our greatness. And with this great and matchless union, we all should stand for this Sri Rama Janmabhoomi Prana Pratishtha Mahotsava. This is my very humble request. Jai Shri Ram.